guys, welcome back to Various Corner. It's Emily here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Disney Channel Games Readathon TBR. So if you don't know what the Disney Channel games are, you're either too old or you're too young, because the Disney Channel games were iconic. They were my whole childhood. But just in case you don't know what it is, Disney Channel for a whole summer brought iconic Disney Channel stars and separated them into 4 different teams to play different games, and by the end of the summer, one team would win. So the Disney Channel Games Readathon is hosted from December 6th to the December 20th, and every 3 days you get a new reading challenge and a new activity, and you have to complete it within those 3 days to get those points for your team. So that was a little bit fast, but I'm on the green team, aka the best team, aka Miley Cyrus's team. And if you guys want to join the readathon, everything will be down in the description box below. It is so fun. I'm having so much fun, even though the readathon hasn't even started yet. And if you're joining, you are a part of the green team. There's no discussion, period. You are, like, I'm glad that we had this talk because you're joining the green team. Okay, so let's just get on into my TBR. The first challenge is Alphabet Goop. Randomly generate a letter and then read a book that starts with that letter. So when I spun the little wheel, I got the letter T. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so, like, what book starts with the letter T? And then I was like, oh my gosh, any book that starts with the I can use. So worked out in my favor. And so I want to read the program. This is in a world where if you have suicide, you get sent to the program, and when you come back, you are wiped from all your depression. However, when you come back, you're also wiped of everything else, all of your memories. So it follows 2 main characters, a girl and a guy, who both have depression, and they're confiding in each other, but they won't show anybody else because they don't want to be sent to the program. I believe this is a series, but I heard that just this book as a standalone and how it ends really satisfies people. So hopefully I will like it. And if I'm in the mood to not pick up anything new, I'm gonna go with a reread. I don't want to reread anything this readathon, but if it comes to that, I will read The Distance Between Us. This is a cute, fluffy romance with a rich girl and a poor girl. It's like literally the cutest thing I've ever freaking read in my life. If you can tell, I've read it a bazillion times and I love it every single time. So if I won't read the program, then I'll read this. But you have to tune into my vlogs to see which one I'll be reading. Ew, I hated that I just said that. The second challenge is Simon Says. Read a book that has been recommended to you multiple times, or read a book that's been recommended by one of the hosts. So recently I read The Cruel Prince for the first time. I made a whole reading vlog out of it, so go watch that. It's down below. But I posted that on TikTok, and I've gotten so many, like literally over 50 people that commented on my video and was like, no, I totally understand that, like, you don't like it, but please read the second book. The Wicked King is so much better. Over like 50 people. 50 people. So we're gonna have to read The Wicked King. I don't know, I don't want to say anything because this will be spoilers, but the first book was about this girl and her 2 sisters, and their parents were killed by fairies, or one fairy, and then that fairy brought them to the land of fairy. I don't know. There's a lot of political intrigue in there. There's a lot of cruelness. She wants to be part of the fairy court, but everybody despises humans in that world. So I didn't really like it, but everybody's telling me to read The Wicked King, and I'm gonna give it a try. So if you want to see me read The Wicked King, again, tune into my vlogs. The third reading challenge is an outrageous obstacle course. Read a book with a lot of twists and turns, or an action-packed book. And for this, I was going to use this for the next challenge, but The Daughter of the Pirate King, or Daughter of the Pirate King. I've heard so many good things about this. However, I don't know what it's about. I know that they're pirates and they're trying to find a hidden treasure map, I believe. I think there's romance in this book. Honestly, I don't know much. If there's any book out of all of my TBR that might be switched for another one, this would be the one, but I don't know much about it. So yeah, on to the next challenge. The second and last reading challenge is Dunk Tank. Read a book featuring water, and for this I chose Shatter Me by Tahida Mafi. If you guys do not know or have never seen any of my videos, I'm in love with the Shatter Me series. So my friend Kelsey from I Read Today was like, hey, I'm reading this book for the water challenge. I was like, oh, let's buddy read it. So we're going to be reading this, and hopefully after this whole readathon I can finish rereading the series because I love this series so much. If you don't know what it's about, honestly, how do I describe this? It's about a girl named Juliet, and her touch is lethal. There's some romance in it, and I really don't know how to describe it. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst at like selling the books that I love to you. But let's just go on to the last challenge. The last challenge is Extreme Egg Toss Buddy Read a Book, and for this I am reading It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. I'm reading this with somebody from my school, not anybody here on BookTube. She's not really a big reader, but I'm forcing her to read it because I just got this book and I'm super excited and intrigued to read it. It's about a guy and he just goes to college and he stops eating and sleeping because he gets so stressed to the point where he almost kills himself. So he gets put into a mental hospital with a bunch of people that are just like him, and it follows his and their journey, which I'm really, really excited to get to this book. So these are all the books that I am reading for the Disney Channel Games Readathon. If you want to join, everything is down in the description below. And if you are joining, join the green team. We are the best team and we are definitely going to win. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and goodbye.